Writers, especially over 50, often come to me and they say, I don't even know where to start, Julie. I don't know how to begin this whole writing thing. I just don't know what to do. Well, today is your answer to prayers or your lucky day, because I'm going to introduce you to a powerful, simple tool that will help get your fingers moving on the keyboard, your pencil moving across the page, and your eyes and ears and heart opening up to bits and pieces of story that you didn't even know were inside you. Today, we are primarily working with what I call the grandmama of all prompts, or the grandpapa, if you so choose. I remember. Now, some of the power of using the I remember prompt is we all have memories, and we can all stand to improve our memories at times. This can actually be an exercise in warming up and using your memory bank, perhaps in a new way. We're also going to hop into the optional I don't remember prompt, which you'll hear in the example coming up. So one of the ways to play with this, and what I did today when I was doing some writing in preparation, was I had a hairbrush that I had just brushed my hair. And so it brought up a memory of having my hair brushed as a child. The second I remember prompt came from just this last weekend when I was with my brother. And the other one came when I was thinking about how much I use my phone and how I used to be so afraid to use my phone in the simplest methods. But that really, the I remember prompt really shines the light on beliefs that I didn't even know that I had. So it's almost like, well, I don't want to say it's like therapy, but it's almost like therapy. It's definitely getting to know yourself better. So I remember and I don't remember, when you use these in tandem, it makes a really fun rhythm and a really fun cadence. That's another musical term. But the other fun thing is it gives you a break. If you're starting to go into territory that you're not comfortable with, you can pop into the I don't remember and back into the I remember. And every time you pop in and you pop out, you go deeper and you'll find new stuff, which is excellent, no matter what you're using your writing for, even if you're only using your writing for fun or for exercise or because you thought, hey, that idea Julie had there was pretty good, I should try that. What might seem strange is that the I remember prompt is perfect to use in so many ways, whether you are journaling for fun, personal growth, having better conversations around the dinner table, or you want to start doing TED Talks, or any of those things. But you can also use it when you're writing fiction, if you're writing poetry, if you're writing plays, screenplays, all of those. You can use the I remember prompt both in your personal life, but also use it for building characters, building backstories. I know that when I did, for example, Cat in a Hot Tin Roof, I played Big Mama, if you know that play or that movie. And I remember that I journaled in Big Mama's character. And so journaling as Big Mama was different than journaling as Julie. And so I found out all kinds of good stuff when I was portraying Big Mama. And then when we had a meeting with the cast, I was able to bring out all of my reflections that I had journaled on. And so the other characters got to know Big Mama in a different way. This is super helpful. And if you're writing a novel, building characters, it will help you to differentiate between the characters, to see interconnections between the characters that you, even though you created the story, might not know yet. That's part of the fun of creative writing, is sometimes the creative writing process seems to come from outside of you. And that magic is part of the fun, isn't it? So here is how the I remember, I don't remember prompt sounds in action. I actually did this morning in my journal. This is an enormous journal. I don't suggest starting journalers use such a big journal. But remember, I've been doing this for years. So here we go. I remember I used to be afraid of having Spotify on my iPhone. I was constantly afraid it would overpower my phone, which now feels almost ridiculous. I don't remember when this faded. I remember I got a family Spotify subscription before I left California. It felt good to do. It felt good to have Spotify as a road trip companion. I don't remember being lonely as I drove ever. I remember talking to the lady in Oklahoma, but I think that may have been during the 2015 road trip. I do remember I stopped in Fort Smith, Arkansas, and was shocked at how much I loved it there, which led to Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, which was fascinating and horrifying both. I remember, and then I got distracted because I was holding my pencil so tight, thinking more than necessary. It's something interesting and slightly bewildering. That's how you can get off course with writing prompts. And you know what? It's totally okay. I kept going. I popped off the I remember into a slightly different subject and then found my way back. I remember that comment I took as critique, and I immediately agreed with the negativity instead of standing up for myself. Thought because I believe standing up for myself caused too much trouble. I remember with my brother, I interjected my opinions in a matter-of-fact way, no energy or opposition attached. I don't remember doing that before. And then I wrote, this is a note for you. I said, do a verbal I remember from the senses. That's one way to do it. And then I also wrote, I remember when I was a little girl, Mom would brush my long hair into braids as I stood at the kitchen sink, sometimes holding onto the edge. That almost felt like I was rehearsing too much, like I was trying to perform for you on the video, so I kind of ditched that instead. And I went back to just showing my real self, which included, of course, going off course. That's fine. That's fine. Your pencil is moving. You're going through the process. That's a win. You are always welcome here. You know, when you come here on my lives, because I have live streams every Monday morning or afternoon, depending on your time zone. They're at noon Eastern time. I also have shorts and these long form videos that you can pop into and comment, or you can even send me an email. Because one of my favorite things about making videos is connecting to you and finding out how you are doing and figuring out what you would like to see from me and how I can help come alongside you and bring your writing dreams to life. Whether you're writing a novel or whether you're whether you're simply journaling or whether you're trying to build closer connections with your family members or friends or loved ones. Thank you so much for being here. The other thing is, there are a lot of resources already in place. I hope that you'll check those out too. You may see right here where to subscribe, a playlist, and a video that you might want to watch next. I hope that you'll do so, and I hope you'll come back regularly and tell your friends, because this is how we grow as a channel, and this is how I can do my part in making the world a better place. Thanks so much for watching, and I look forward to the next time we see each other.